Hi, everyone. Welcome to your latest Carson's Take 5. Ryan here on location in one of my absolute favorite places in the world, Stephenville, Texas, because you can see here, Hard Eight BBQ. If you know, you know. Sonu, you're in Chicago though, but I'm full. I might not be able to talk very much today. I'm pretty full.
I'm jealous. So tell the people in Stephenville hello from me. So
well, I've got a cameraman. Justin, my cameraman's helping me here. So let's just dive into it here before it gets dark. So, we got some economic data recently. The question is, are we slowing down? That's what we're going to talk about. Let's do high level. That jobs number on Friday, it didn't look really that great, and maybe we are slowing down on the labor front. What'd you find when you peeled back that onion?
Yeah, we are slowing down. We noticed this a couple of months ago. We didn't have to wait for this data. In fact, the payroll data and everything that came out of it in the guts of the report, the revisions, we'll talk about that. That just jives with everything else we've seen already. That, the economy grew about 1.2% annualized pace over the first half of the year. And, over the last 3 months, the economy's created 35,000 jobs on average per month. That is a real slowdown. Last year, 2023 and 2024, the economy was growing at a 3% annualized pace. Yep. We were creating over 150, 200,000 jobs a month. This is a slowdown.
Yeah, I think 2022, one of the reasons we didn't have a recession, we were creating 300,000 to 400,000 jobs. But it makes sense as the economy ages, it will slow down. Right. I guess the bottom line, though, for everybody in this latest Take 5, does slowdown equal recession? I don't think it does. Do you see any recessionary worries, though?
Not right now.
Good.
No. I mean, which is not to say a slowdown is great, right? But, one thing that is boosting the economy is something all of us, that pay attention to markets, and in our job we kind of have to, is artificial intelligence, AI, right? There is an amazing amount of capital expenditures taking place because of AI, whether it's hardware, IT equipment, things like that, or even software, right? Or things like, Gemini for Google, ChatGPT, all of this stuff, right? That involves data servers, etc. All of this stuff, there's a lot of spending in the economy. And remember, one person's spending is another company's revenue and profits.
No, you're right. I know you shared some data that said the first half of this year, as a percent of GDP, right, our economy, gross domestic product, AI spending from really big companies is actually contributing more than the consumer. Remember, the consumer historically makes up 70% of the economy. So I guess, should we be worried? Is the consumer strapped? I mean, AI is helping. It's still just kind of this wishy-washy mixture, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Over the first half of the year, AI spending, both on hardware and software, contributed about 1 percentage point. On average per quarter over the last 2 quarters. Whereas consumption, by the way, everything we spend, Brian, you're going out to eat right now. Well, I don't know if you finished eating or not, but that's an example of consumption, right? Restaurant spending.
I never finish eating, Sonu. I'm always ready for the next one, but I am done for today. We'll leave it there. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So like I was saying, AI spending, hardware and software contributed on average 1 percentage point to GDP growth, real GDP growth, so adjusted for inflation over the last 2 quarters. Consumption, which makes up 70% of the economy, contributed just about 0.6, 0.7 percentage points, right? So that is actually lower. That is incredible to think about, the level of AI spending. But, that's real. It's not fake. It's real. It's happening. We'll take it.
Well said. I guess the bottom line, let's wrap it up here. The economy is slowing. In our mid-year outlook, which we talked about a month ago, we talked about the idea of the economy could be slowing, but a slowing economy does not mean recession. We're wrapping up a very solid earnings season. Profit margins are strong. Earnings are strong. Yes, the labor market is showing some signs of potentially slowing down, but that does not mean a recession. So with all of that, everybody, this was, again, the latest Carson's Take 5 with Ryan and Sonu. And I'm on location from the amazing Hard Eight BBQ in Stephenville. Thank you to my amazing cameraman, Justin, here. We'll see everybody next week. Take care. Thank you.